Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Minute Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. All right, not gonna waste any time. Let's get right to the subscriber giveaway. Got the link copied in here. Filter duplicate users, answer this very difficult math question to prove I'm not a robot. I'm pretty sure robots could answer that. Let's go ahead and get YouTube comments. There were 31 unique comments. All right, good luck to everybody. And Jay, you are the winner. I think you have won before, but if not, congrats. If you have, also congrats. Reach out to me and we will get your prize, which thanks to Kevin is actually $20 towards something in my store, plus some tip of the Mitt Flips merch. First thing going out today on A2 is a cassette by the Meat Puppets. Yes, I said the Meat Puppets. And if you don't know who that is, don't blame yourself. But if you ever seen the Nirvana Unplugged on MTV back in the day, the guest they had with them was the Meat Puppets. So for that tape, $11.99 free shipping. Next thing going out, some more cassettes for probably $-. It is Classic Golden Country Lot. I had a long time ago listed a bunch of cassettes that were not worth listing. And then for some reason, I never took them down. I don't know. I think this is the lot right here. I hope so. I don't want to have to come back, but I'm pretty sure this is it. It is a lot of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Patsy Cline, Dean Martin. Yep, that's the set right there. And for this lot of classic country cassettes, $7.99 free shipping. Like I said, I mean, even medium mail, that's going to cost around $4. So is that worth it? The cassettes were free, so I'm not out any money there, but after fees and everything, it's not worth the time it takes to pack. I would not do that again. Next thing going out is Guitar Hero World Tour for PS2. And you think, oh, Drew, you just sold that the other day. Did it get returned? No, I had two. Exact same game, complete. And this one, they paid full price. The last one I sent out an offer, it was on sale. $16.99 free shipping for that one. Next thing going out on C3B is a vintage Barbie dress. C3B. It is, I think, this one. I'll have to double check when I get back, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. There's a card inside to let me know either way. All right, it is a Mattel 1978 Pretty Changes. It says it's a 5-piece outfit, so there must be multiple pieces in here, of course. And for that Barbie outfit, $22 free shipping. That's pretty good for a Barbie outfit. And there is, I do have one listed very high. I'm probably going to lower the price soon. Not right now, but soon, because we shot high, because there weren't any listed. Sales that had sold were fairly high. So we listed ours, I think, maybe even $50 higher than the last one that had sold, because there were no others. So I think it's around $150 we got it listed. I might bring the price down on that a little bit just to entice some more buyers. But for that one, $22 free shipping. And then next up, I complained about the other day, but good thing they didn't pay for it. It's on D5. It's a Garmin GPS. When is this? This is the GPS 76. It actually comes with a VHS, which I don't know if that helps the value at all, because who uses VHS? Maybe the same people that still use a GPS that isn't on their phone. Usually I assume those are for campers or things where cell service isn't the best. For that full asking price, $134.99 plus ship. I had sold it before for I think $109, $110, somewhere in there, and they just never paid for it. So I'm happy to make an extra $30. Paid $10 for it. Took a couple weeks to sell, 3 weeks to sell. Yeah, the math is weird in my head because it was in the garage for weeks before it even got listed, but $135.99 plus ship. That's a fabulous sale. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, Jen actually listed it, and I'd mentioned in the last video that the Coca-Cola version of these coolers with the blue ice pack style cooling stuff inside them was a Bolo, but turns out doesn't matter if it's Coca-Cola or not, because that one I think was still $25 free shipping, somewhere in that range. So no matter what they're branded, that's something you should be looking out for. Next thing going out on B4 is a set of 3 vintage brass candlesticks. B1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it is these ones right here that are disassembled already, which is great. That makes it easy for me to pack them up. This was just, we were just reusing a bag. We didn't pay $3 for them. But for a lot of 3, accepted an offer, $22 free shipping. That felt a little heavy. Let's see. It's always fun to find out. 14.4 ounces, 1 loop of small bubble wrap, and a poly bag that'll still be first class. We are A-okay. And then next thing going out on A3 is a vintage 1993 Hardee's coffee mug. A1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hardee's Breakfast Club coffee mug. I paid 25 cents for that. And for that, I got $14.99 free shipping. And coffee mugs, even if they're under a pound and you're going for first class, like I am on this one, if you don't have the perfect box for it, don't even attempt it. You're going to resize the box 3 times. I just happen to have perfectly sized coffee mug boxes that I randomly got on the side of the road one day. There was a whole bundle of them. They are actually, the boxes are labeled on one side, specimen, human specimen. So I think it was for like maybe like a drug testing company, or, you know, like if you send off a blood draw to somebody, something like that is I think what they were used for. But they're not whole, they're not complete, they're just flat. So I just fold them inside out and they work great. I only have about 3 left, so I might end up ordering some of those. Not the exact ones, but something very similar. $14.99 free shipping. Of course, I said that already. Next thing going out is a very cool VHS, the Transformers movie, and cool beans. It's right out front here. It's because I liked it and I wanted to look at it for a little while. Transformers, the movie, in a clamshell case. I actually paid $1 for that. I was hoping it was going to be a little more valuable. Didn't look it up at all, of course, or else I probably wouldn't even bought it in the first place. But $9.99 free shipping, that's still decent profits. I'm not mad about it. I don't normally pay $1 for VHS. Let me rephrase that. I've never outside of that one paid $1 for a VHS. All right, and next thing going out. No, I did not midday wardrobe change. I actually forgot to film an end to the last video, or the last time I recorded. It is Labor Day today, so there's no mail going out, but I do have currently 31 orders to go out tomorrow. So I figured, hey, you dummy, you forgot to film an end. You might as well pull a couple orders and add to this one and save myself some trouble tomorrow, because I could just take the whole day packing, 30 orders, depending on what they are. That'd take most of a day, but I got nothing else going on right now, so why not? And I did finally get the banner hung out that I got from the Lowrys. Again, thank you, Joanne, Ron. Really like it. And I know it's crooked. And when I put it up, because I put it up by myself, and it was, I'm like, I got 5 minutes. Let me see if I can get this done. And I got down and it was crooked. And I said, you know what? I'm going to leave that there to see how many times people comment that it's crooked. That's the kind of guy I am. So let's go ahead and pull some more orders. First thing, well, I don't know, 9th thing. I don't remember how many orders I had packed on Friday, so 4 days ago or whatever it is now. C3 is a vintage 1996 G.I. Joe, and now that I'm looking, it's a pile of naked G.I. Joes over here, so let's see if I can figure out which one it is. I had purchased, it'd be a very easy spot because he's balding. I purchased a bag, all of these G.I. Joes and a couple Ken dolls at Salvation Army last week. $4.99 for the whole bag. All of them are listed somewhere around, let's see what this one sell for. $11.99, somewhere between $11.99 and $14.99 free shipping. And there was like 6 of them. So it's not huge money, but it's good, keeping the store going type of stuff. So let's find this guy. Red hair, somewhat balding. He's actually this guy right on top, I think. I will be able to tell because he has a chunk of hair missing. Yep, that's him. And apparently a white spot on his head. Yep, that's him. Easy to identify. And for that vintage 1996 G.I. Joe, $11.99 free shipping. And then next thing on A5 is a box of carbide tips. A1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. A5. There we go. This box right here. Oh, with a little note that I can read what it is. Carbide tip, tipped, lathe, metal, cutter, bit, turning, milling, cutting tool, AR756. Jen likes to leave these little notes for herself when she's listing, as she's looking up, and sometimes they end up on the product, which has turned out to be helpful sometimes. And what these are is what it said, little carbide cutting tips. Now, I don't know how many are supposed to be in that box. I'm guessing 4 of them are missing, but in the listing, it does say lot of 6, but they are new. The ones that are in there are new. So I don't know how she listed it. Maybe she listed new. But either way, it doesn't matter. $19.99 free shipping for these. They're fairly heavy, but they'll go in a poly bag, so it's all good. All good. Next thing going out on A5 is a vintage Burwood rocking horse plaque. A5, same shelf I was just on, way up here on top. This right here. And I've been picking up a decent amount of these plastic vintage wall hangings. There's not a ton of money in it. I remember when I listed that one, that there was a bunch of them listed. So when there's a bunch of something listed, like a significant amount listed more than what sells, you need to be the cheapest, or else yours will just sit there forever. So $14.99 free shipping. I assume I paid around $1 for it. And these do have decent value depending on which one, depending on the theme of it. So the mushroom ones I'd gotten are definitely worth more than that. I don't know, I'm assuming cats, owls, things like that. Things that are just kind of popular decorations, more likely to have more value. So $14.99 free shipping for that one. Next thing going out to a repeat buyer. I don't know. It's cool that eBay tells you that, but I don't know if that's helpful. It's just kind of interesting. I guess it would be helpful if I was something that was sending out coupons. So maybe I would send this, oh, you've shopped here a couple times. Here's a coupon. Please come back again. I don't know. I'm not completely sold on coupons, but I haven't really tried them very often. I think I've only done it once. So maybe that's something I'll tinker with in first quarter next year, because pretty soon I won't have to care about that, because sales will be, you know, if things go as they normally do, sales will go up. I'll barely be able to keep up. It is a couple books, and they're song books. They're antique German song books. Odeon, I think. So let's see where or how I alphabetize that. I doubt I put it under German songbook, but here we go, right here. Odeon. I must put it under Odeon. Right here. And I got these from my friend Frank when I got all those piano rolls. Got a couple songbooks. Those were kind of a shot in the dark. And I accepted an offer. I think I had to list $24.99 free shipping, because it wasn't like there was some listed and there wasn't any sold. I just was like, okay, these seem like something somebody might at some point be looking for. Not a ton of them listed. Let me go for it. $15 free shipping for those. Next thing going out is a VHS Tank right here, starring James Garner. I have never seen this movie, and that's why I picked this one up. I saw it and I said, this looks kind of B movie, probably not on a streaming service. And that's kind of one of the things I look for. If I don't recognize it, I go, okay, that could be rare as far as VHS go. And so that VHS of Tank sold for $8.99 free shipping. And for a fairly rare random VHS, that's good money. So for most people, that's not worth selling. For me, I kind of like picking up VHS. I think that's what it is. I like the hunt. They're always free or cheap. I probably didn't pay anything for that. Actually, I think I got that at last year's Habitat sale. I mean, I got that at last year's Humane Society sale. So if I did, it would have been less than a quarter. Next thing going out, it's a book. 1895 Browning's Poetical Works. I know that's a bigger one. Browning's Complete Poems, and I have 2 of these, 2 different versions though. This is the Students Cambridge edition, and then I have the Cambridge edition. But for this one right here, $9.99 free shipping. And I said I have a lot of orders going out. It's a lot of this. A lot of your $9.99, $14.99 free shippers, which is the drawback of listing a lot of low dollar items. If you get 30 sales and they're all $9.99 free shipping, that day seems like a lot of work for very little money. That is the downside of the smaller, the first class, the cheaper items. That's something you run the risk of. I do have some higher dollar ones in there, but that is the risk you run. That on some days you could sell 60 items and they could all be $9.99 free shipping. I would take that though. 60 items in a day would be awesome. Next thing going out, A5 is Christmas cassette lot. And I am glad, very glad, to be getting rid of these cassette lots. I don't even know what's back here anymore. But if I got rid of all these, I would be happy, happy. It's been back here long enough that the rubber band deteriorated. I think it's the box, actually. I gotta check and see what this lot even is. Even if it's, all right, give me the rubber band. If it's even still listed at all. I think this was 2 lots too, and now I've mixed them up. Good job, Drew. Make some more work for yourself. But this is a good spot to open up. I'm okay with that. And I'm almost 100% that that's what's in this. I'd be very bummed if it wasn't. But yes, Christmas cassettes, just random ones. I thought that would have been a better seller. Just a lot of Christmas cassettes, all different. There's 15 of them. I ended up accepting an offer, $13 free shipping. Not worth it. Don't do it. When I listed them, I'd gotten the cassettes for free. I wanted the cassette cases, and they said, oh, you could just, if you take, you can have the cases for free if you take the cassettes with you. I should have said no. I should have said no. I either want the cassette cases or I want nothing. And I should have just not even got the cassette cases, because those aren't a great seller either, because the shipping is too much. The old faux wood ones, they're not worth the money you get for them, at least in my opinion. Next thing going out, C3B is a vintage Barbie nurse scrubs. C3B, and this one right here, I think, is a very generic looking piece of cloth. Nurse scrubs, for those, $9.99 free shipping. All right, I'll pull 2 more and then I'll save the rest for tomorrow. And then also I do have a bunch of garage sale stuff to do a haul video. I'm gonna try not to ever put a haul video and a pull video, a what sold video together. They just end up very long. The last video I'd put out, I think it ended up being 40 minutes. And I know that's long. I try to keep the videos as short as possible. I had one viewer suggest, hey, you know, if your videos were 6-7 minutes long, you would get a lot more subscribers, you get a lot more views. And I know that. But I would have to be very fake in the videos. I don't want to do that. I can't do it. I can't be that person that like makes videos. I record what I do. I edit it the best I can. You get what you get. Also, to condense what I do into short videos, I would have to do like, I would just have to do to be continued and make one video 3 videos. Or it would just be me sitting at the computer going, this what sold, this what sold, this what sold, this what sold, and I'd have to run through it quickly. And I like to jibber jab. I have 3 kids. I don't get to socialize with other people. This is my opportunity to talk to somebody without getting talked back to. So this is it. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Next thing, A3 is a vintage The Fridge koozie. And I had said I wasn't sure what this was worth when I did my last haul video. Actually, I think it would be last video at this point. But I said look out for the Coca-Cola ones because they're worth good money. Also look out for these. I guess it doesn't matter what they're branded or how they're branded. These ice pack with the blue stuff in them koozies are worth great money. I don't know if maybe they just quit making them or something. But for that right there, $24.99 free shipping. Yes, for a koozie, $24.99 free shipping. I paid 25 cents. That's awesome. That's 100x. I mean, I know there's fees and shipping out of that, but you know what I mean. That's awesome. And then the last thing that's going to go out today, or at least get packed up today, it's a book, The Little Nugget. The Little Nugget, right here. I don't know what this book is about, but if I had to guess, it's about like gold nuggets, but I have no idea. Oh, actually, look at this. I didn't realize that. This is a silhouette. There's like a police officer, I think, with a cigarette and a gun, because he's sneaking through the door. That'll keep you real sneaky. Just blowing a dart, trying to sneak in on somebody. They're never going to notice that there's a smoke smell rolling in. Actually, let's see, what year is that book from? 1914. Nope, they wouldn't have noticed, because everything just stinks. Cigarette smoke everywhere. Nobody would have noticed in 1914 if there was somebody standing in their doorway smoking a cigarette. So I hope everybody had a wonderful extended weekend. My kids go back to school tomorrow. Whoo-wee! I can't tell you how excited I am for that. I just have just moments of quiet in the house. You know, when the baby goes down for sleep for her nap for 2 hours, and I could just stand in my house and it's just quiet. Oh man, I'm excited. The kids are actually excited too. They're pumped to see their friends. They're excited to go back. So it's not like it's not begrudgingly pushing them out the door. They're very excited about it. But that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.